Hi guys, my name is Althea Hansen and this is my YouTube channel. So, I am 9 months. My due date is in today's Sunday, so in 2 days. And nothing is happening. I actually am feeling like a little bit of cramps, but it comes and goes. And I'm just tired of being pregnant. I am not that big. I didn't gain any weight. This is my belly. Right, so I didn't gain much weight, which is great. Well, I started out at 135 pounds, and now I'm 170 pounds. At my last checkup, I didn't gain any weight within that week period. Normally, I'll gain 5 pounds within a 2-week period, and I didn't gain any weight at all in that 1 week. So that's great. That means it's almost time, but she's still not here yet. So I have been watching a lot of videos, have been researching a lot, trying to figure out ways to induce my labor naturally, because I'm thinking about going for a natural labor, 100% natural labor. So that means like no epidural, try not to be induced medically, as well as no C-section, hopefully. But I mean, if it happens, it happens, as long as my baby comes healthy. So there's a few things that I saw that I decided to try, and so far none of them are working, but I will still let you guys know what I'm doing to hopefully induce my labor within the next 2 days, or very shortly after my due date, because I I'm hoping not to be induced medically. So the first one, it's obvious, and it's something that you're supposed to be doing anyways throughout your pregnancy, but obviously it helps as well, is water, staying hydrated. So I've been trying to drink a lot of fluids, both water and other liquids, because truthfully I don't really like water that much. I know it sounds strange, but I don't really like water that much. So I've been drinking a lot of other fluids, hot stuff, hot teas, as well as a lot of juice. I've been checked more than once to see if I have gestational diabetes, and I am clear. I'm all good. So I drink my juice with no regrets. So that's that. The second thing that I've tried, and this was very, 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 very hard for me to find. I live in Canada. I'm in Brampton, Ontario, and where I live, there's not very many health food stores. So I tried going to like Walmart or just any regular grocery store, and I have not been able to find it. So I had to call ahead of time a health food store to figure out whether or not they had it, so that I'm not driving around like a crazy person. And truthfully, I don't like driving right now. I've been home for 3 weeks now on maternity. So I stay in the house most of the time, unless my boyfriend decides that he wants to come somewhere with me, or he wants to go somewhere, then I'll hop in the car with him. But other than that, I try to stay in the house just because. So the other thing that I found really hard to find. They said it'll help soften your cervix. Is raspberry leaf tea. I don't know if you can see this. It's not focusing. There we go. Raspberry leaf tea, organic raspberry leaf tea. So it's traditional, medicinal, and they said this is supposed to be good to help soften your cervix. As far as like how many cups to drink, it says on here, it says the recommended dose is 1 cup 3 to 4 times a day. But it's also not recommended before. You're not supposed to drink it in first trimester. In second trimester, I think you're only allowed like 1 cup a day or 1 or 2 cups a day. You can Google that and double check for yourself or check with your healthcare provider. This is just things that I'm trying because everything is clear with me medically. So there's nothing that I have to worry about. It doesn't taste bad. I like herbal teas anyways, or I'll drink my tea without sugar or honey or whatever, any sweeteners anyways. So this for me is not a problem to drink. I'll drink about 2 to 3 cups of it a day. I can drink it hot. I've heard of some people drinking it once it has cooled down, so it's easier to go down depending on how your taste buds are and how you normally drink your tea. But you can always put a scoop of honey or sugar, depending on what you use, into a cup of it when you're drinking it. Yeah, so you can find this. I end up finding a local health food store. It's also on Amazon, but Amazon price is a bit more expensive, and I'm not sure if I just happened to get a discount for it where I went, but I got it for pretty cheap. The third thing is also to help soften your cervix. And honestly, let me just tell you what it is first. It is good old pineapple. Yes, so apparently pineapple, I think it's mainly in the core of the pineapple, but it's in the pineapple itself. There's something in there that is supposed to help soften your cervix. It's also to soften your cervix. Honestly, I've been eating pineapple throughout my pregnancy. I ate it all. Not so much first trimester because I couldn't really eat anything. That's another video. In second trimester, I ate pineapple almost every single day. Almost every single day I brought a bowl of pineapple. This is what I have now. This is a big bowl because this is a whole pineapple. But I just bought a small bowl for snack when I was working to work. And that was like almost every single day. Like every single day. There were some days that I ate the whole pineapple depending on how big or small the pineapple was. And I mean, that didn't help. I had stopped eating it maybe 3 weeks. So maybe when I just hit 9 months, I had stopped for a bit because it also gives me heartburn or acid reflux, however you say it. So I had stopped eating it for a while because I was living on Tums. Or if I do eat it, I try to eat it early in the day, or I worked afternoon, so I'll eat it on my first snack, so that whatever else I consume throughout the shift, that it will kind of overpower it, so that I'm not having as bad of a acid reflux as I would typically. I mean, that still didn't help, but that's besides the point. I still ate it. So I'd stopped a few weeks before my when I just turned 9 months, which was like 2 weeks ago. But then I'm like, okay, since I stopped, maybe I should start again, and hopefully that will help. So pineapple. So you have the water for hydration. You have the raspberry leaf tea that's supposed to help soften your cervix, as well as the pineapple that's also supposed to help soften your cervix. And then well, not obviously, but they say sex helps. So you can try that if you'd like. And then one other thing that I've been trying to stick to is exercising, but exercising on a ball. It's I got mine off Amazon. It was pretty cheap. So they said that if you bounce on it, just like regular bouncing on the ball, rather than sitting on the couch, or just sitting on the ball rather than sitting on the couch, it's supposed to help. There's also different exercises such as like rotating your hips on the ball that's supposed to open up your cervix. Not sure if I'm getting the terminologies correct, but it's supposed to open up the birth canal, something like so, to obviously help bring the baby down, or to help the baby drop further down. And then just like, so there's videos, there's YouTube videos on how to exercise on the ball rather than sitting on the couch or lying down or on your bed or whatever, that you can also do to help induce labor naturally. So I've been eating the pineapple now for, honestly, it's only been like 3 days, so maybe I shouldn't expect anything to happen. The raspberry leaf tea, that's something that I've been drinking now for about 4 days. Still nothing. The ball I've been a little bit more consistent with. So far, I've been exercising on it every day for a week. I do get crampings. I do get some cramping afterwards. The ball does help if I'm feeling any sort of lower abdominal cramping. It does help to soothe it a bit. So that's also a way to help, I guess, during labor. So you can also use the ball during labor for pain relief as well, depending on your pain tolerance. But yes, you can use the ball during labor as well. So anyways, before I continue rambling on, those are the things that I've been trying to hopefully induce my labor. So far, it has not helped, but maybe I should be giving it a few more days, because I mean, for some people it happened like almost immediately, but for me and for others, it has not done anything. The baby will come when the baby wants to come. Everybody keeps telling me that, and I know that's true. However, I am tired of being pregnant. So I'm hoping to do something to help speed the process along. I will update you guys on how far over, if I do go over my due date. I will inform you if I go over my due date, how far over, or what had to be done, or if it was just spontaneous labor. But I will update you guys. Thanks for watching. I'm not sure when this is going to be posted, because who knows if I'll go into labor tonight, tomorrow, or the next day. But I will try to post this as soon as possible, and then update you guys when baby's here. Thanks for watching.